Hi everybody, welcome to my channel Analytics Expert. If you like my video, then you can subscribe and like my video. Okay. So today's topic is I'm going to tell you how we can apply VLOOKUP logic in VBA. Okay. So how we can apply VLOOKUP? You can see the manual approach first. After that, I will move into code window. Okay. So you can see here VLOOKUP. Lookup value is this one, and you have to take here freeze, and you have to take complete range of data and freeze it, comma, column number. What is column number of total salary column number is 7, so I'm taking here 7. Why I'm taking 7? Because my lookup value is name, so I have taken a range from B column to H column. So total salary range in this range is column number is 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, that's why I have written here 7. Here you need to take 0. Why I have taken here 0? Actually, I have to extract data exactly matching data I have to extract. Okay, bracket close, enter. Now you have to drag in downside. Okay, data is extracted as per lookup value. But here I will not apply VLOOKUP function through the macro. Here I will apply the logic of VLOOKUP, how we can extract data as VLOOKUP, but I will not apply here function. Okay, let's see the practical approach. This is my code window. Alt F11 I pressed, and then here you need to take reference of seat 8. Why I'm taking reference of seat 8? Because my data is available in seat 8. Okay, so I'm taking here sub uh, create VLOOKUP logic, and here you have to activate the seat 8 dot select. Now you have to decide how many loops you have to use. Here I need to apply 2 loops, so I'm going to declare 2 variables: dim e name 1 comma e name 2 as string. Why I'm taking e name 1 and e name 2? My first value will store from my first variable's value will come from this range, and second variable's value will come from C column, sorry, B column. Okay, so that's why I have taken here 2 variables. I have to apply 2 loops. That's why I need to declare 2 more variables: dim counter 1 comma counter 2 as integer. Okay, now apply here for counter 1 equal to 2 to 7. So here you need to take here 2 to 7. Okay, why I have taken here 2 to 7? Because I have data from second number row to 7 number row, so first loop will be executed on this data range. Okay, now I have to store data from J column. So what I have to do here, I have to use here first variable e name, 1, and here you need to store data from range J column. So take here J concatenate and counter 1, bracket close. Then apply second for loop for counter 2 equal to how many data is available in this data set. You have to take, you can see here I have total 50 data in this data set, so I have to take here 2 to 50, 2 to 50. Okay, now I have to store this B column data into imp2. So I need to take here imp2 imp ename ename2 from which column? B column. So you need to take here range and B concatenate counter 2 you have to use here. Okay, because on this data set your counter 2 will work. Okay, now what I have to do here, I need to do apply condition if imp ename1 matching with ename2, then I have to extract the data. So I'm closing each and everything. Here I'm closing and if of this if. Okay, I'm closing here on next counter for this for loop. Okay, and next I have to close for first for loop. Next counter 1. Okay, this is the code I have written, but make sure if my value is matching, means this value is matching with this range value, then I have to extract data. Suppose mono is available here. So here data will match, then I have to pick the total salary. Okay, so let's see. Here I will have to declare one more variable which will create range of this k column. Okay, so here I'm taking r dim r as integer. I'm taking in same line r. Okay, r need to store 2, r equal to 2. Okay, I can take, no need to take here r. Okay, here I need to take counter. Okay, so let's see how can do. Here I have to use where you want to place the data. I want to place data into k column. So here you have to take reference of k column. So k concatenate, and here you need to use this loop. Okay, this variable, because in this variable you are storing this data. So you are getting 1 to 7. Okay, so here I have to use counter 1 bracket close equal to what data you are looking. I'm looking data from this data set. So you have to take here which data. I want to take here total salary. So I need to write here range h column reference h concatenate, and here I have to take a counter 2 variable, because counter 2 will work on this data set. That's why I'm taking here counter 2. Okay, now it's done. So make sure after getting data from against this name, then you have to exit this for loop, because mono will not available multiple time here. So you have to exit from this loop. Okay, so for exit for means you are exiting from this loop. Okay, so let's see. I'm just running. Let's see the output. Why I'm getting, oh sorry, here I have written not written to. Okay, so let's see. Oh, again I have applied here wrong variable. So here you need to take counter to. You can see here data is available for multiple. Now I'm running this complete loop. Okay, F5. You can see here data for total salary is extracted. Now you have to take data from department, from this data range. So what you have to do here, you need to write similar types of code. Okay, range, where you need to place the data, you have to decide first. I need to place data in L column, that's why I need to take here L column reference. Counter 1. Okay, because on this data set counter 1 is working, that's why I'm taking here counter 1. On this data set counter 2 is working, so I have to take reference of counter 2. So here I will take range, and in which column department is available, in C column. You can see here I'm taking here C column reference, and take here counter 2 bracket close. Done. I'm pressing F5. You can see here data is available as per lookup. Okay, So what you have to do, if you want to run one second after deleting this data, you can easily run, press F5, you can see here data is available. Thank you so much for this video. In this video you are getting knowledge of VBA. Apart from that, you can get here lots of knowledge, like you can join me if you are looking very good practical training. You can join me. You will get excellent knowledge of lots of tool like Excel, VBA, SQL, data modeling, data mining, Power BI, Tableau, R, Python, MS Access, VBA. So thank you so much.